We've run too many businesses just for the shareholders, and many businesses, you were just talking with some of the airlines before we had this conversation, but share buyback, special dividends were the order of the day, and many companies were starting to play the short term, the financial market, more than the real economy. And what we've seen with COVID is that you cannot have a healthy people on an unhealthy planet. And we need to be sure that we balance these business models, including building in more resilience. When I was running Unilever, we always ran a very healthy balance sheet. We invested in the long-term growth of our business. We looked at a multi-stakeholder model, and indeed our shareholders benefited as well. But it needs to be built over the longer term and not this short-term myopic focus on shareholder maximization. And that's the reality still of today's financial market, and these are some of the things that we need to change.
Paul, I'm sure you won't mind me pointing out that as you left Unilever in 2017, your compensation was in excess of £10 million. Over 6 million of that was a bonus plan payment to you here. So on that issue of alignment of interests, do you think as you look back it is now wrong that CEOs and executive teams do get these short-term compensation plans through share options that maybe don't allow them to focus on longer-term issues around environmental strategy and resilience?
Well, in Unilever, our compensation targets were firmly linked to the long-term delivery. A 300% shareholder return over 10 years, always number one in the Dow Jones Sustainability Index, probably the highest corporate image, and not only image, actions. And again, you saw that with your recent announcement of $1 billion commitment from my successor, Alan Jobe, again, to ensure that nature is protected. So Unilever has always been a good corporate citizen. I've never changed my compensation since I came in. I didn't ask for anything. And what you see there is an accumulated effect of a 5-year plan, which was very important to us to link it to long-term performance. So yes, if we link compensation to shorter-term performance, you get short-term behavior, and that's ultimately not good for the planet. You see it as it gets to nature. We forget why we have this COVID crisis in the first place, but I think it clearly shows that playing with the planetary boundaries has brought to light the fragility of our economic system. And if we don't address these things now as we come out of this economic malaise, if you want to, or challenge, we will be back soon in the same situation.